Cristiano Ronaldo and Neymar Jr., two names that echo in every corner of the footballing world. Two icons born continents apart, yet bound together by their love for the beautiful game. Their journeys are stories of hardship and glory, talent and resilience, pressure and passion. On one side stands Cristiano Ronaldo, the boy from Madeira, who turned himself into a football machine. On the other side, Neymar da Silva Santos Jr., the Brazilian wonder kid who brought samba flair into modern football. This is the story of two footballing titans compared side by side. Cristiano Ronaldo was born on February 5, 1985, on the small Portuguese island of Madeira. His family was poor, living in a modest home where football was more than just a game, it was hope. His father worked as a kit man in a local football club, and young Cristiano spent his childhood chasing a ball on the island's narrow streets. But his life was far from easy. Poverty weighed heavily, and his father's struggles with alcoholism added to the pain. Yet from the earliest days, Ronaldo showed an unshakable determination. He cried when he lost, trained harder than anyone, and carried an obsession to be the best. Meanwhile, Neymar's story began thousands of miles away in Mogi das Cruzes, São Paulo, Brazil, on February 5, 1992, exactly 7 years after Ronaldo's birth, sharing the same date but a different destiny. Neymar's family also lived with financial struggles, but his father, Neymar Sr., once a footballer himself, believed in his son's gift. From a very young age, Neymar's talent was undeniable. He played futsal on the streets, developed dazzling dribbling skills, and brought joy to every game. His childhood was colored with Brazil's rich football culture, flair, tricks, and expression. If Ronaldo's early life was marked by discipline and hardship, Neymar's was fueled by creativity and the vibrant Brazilian spirit. At just 12 years old, Cristiano Ronaldo left his island home to join Sporting Lisbon's academy. It was a heartbreaking moment, leaving behind family and comfort, but he knew sacrifice was the price of greatness. In Lisbon, he faced bullying for his accent and humble background, but instead of breaking, it pushed him harder. His blistering speed and work ethic soon caught attention. At just 16, he played for Sporting's first team, and by 18, the world began to notice. In 2003, a friendly against Manchester United changed everything. Ronaldo's dazzling performance impressed Sir Alex Ferguson, and soon the Portuguese teenager was wearing the famous red jersey of United. At the same age, Neymar was building his legend in Brazil. At 11, he joined Santos FC's academy, the same club where Pelé once played. His rise was meteoric. By the time he was 17, Neymar was already a star in Brazil. He showcased flair, skill, and audacity, pulling off tricks that made defenders dizzy. The world saw in him the reincarnation of Brazilian legends. Unlike Ronaldo, who had to fight his way through Europe's toughest academies, Neymar's talent was nurtured at home, where every game felt like a carnival of football. Ronaldo's time at Manchester United was transformational. He arrived as a skinny teenager with tricks, but under Ferguson, he grew into a complete player. Hours of training built his physique, his mentality, his lethal finishing. By 2008, he won his first Ballon d'Or, Champions League, and established himself as one of the best in the world. Yet Ronaldo's hunger didn't stop there. In 2009, he made a record-breaking move to Real Madrid. This was where his legend truly exploded. Neymar, too, had to make a leap. After dazzling at Santos and winning the Copa Libertadores in 2011, he faced the big decision: to stay in Brazil or test himself in Europe. In 2013, he signed for Barcelona, joining Lionel Messi in one of football's most dangerous attacking trios, the MSN. Messi, Suarez, Neymar. Together they terrorized defenses, winning the Champions League in 2015. Neymar's flair combined with Messi's genius, and Suarez's power made Barcelona unstoppable. His performance in the 2015 final against Juventus showed the world he was more than just tricks. He was decisive on the biggest stage. Ronaldo's years at Real Madrid turned him into a global icon. His rivalry with Lionel Messi defined an era. While Messi relied on natural genius, Ronaldo built himself into a machine of goals. He shattered records, becoming the top scorer in Real Madrid's history. 4 Champions League titles in 5 years cemented his place among the immortals. His overhead kick against Juventus, his countless hat tricks, his leadership for Portugal in winning Euro 2016, all became chapters of a remarkable story. Ronaldo was no longer just a player. He was a phenomenon, an athlete who redefined professionalism. For Neymar, the Barcelona chapter was glorious but also challenging. He often lived in Messi's shadow. In 2017, he made a bold move, leaving Barcelona for Paris Saint-Germain in a world record transfer worth €222 million. This move shocked the world. Neymar wanted to step out and prove himself as the leader of a team. At PSG, he showcased brilliance, winning league titles and guiding them to a Champions League final. But injuries and controversies followed him. Critics accused him of lacking Ronaldo's relentless discipline, yet Neymar remained a symbol of joy, creativity, and flair, embodying Brazilian football's soul. As Ronaldo aged, he continued to defy time. At Juventus, he conquered Italy, scoring goals with the same hunger. He returned to Manchester United, then moved to Saudi Arabia with Al Nassr, carrying his brand and influence beyond Europe. His fitness, discipline, and competitive fire made him a role model for generations. For Ronaldo, football was about sacrifice, obsession, and perfection. Every sprint, every shot, every celebration showed his undying hunger to win. Neymar's journey, however, took a different path. At PSG, despite brilliance, he faced criticism for inconsistency. Off the pitch, his lifestyle often sparked debates, but his impact on the field remained magical. His dribbles, his creativity, his ability to change games with a single move made him one of the most entertaining players in modern football. In 2023, Neymar made another surprising move, leaving Europe to join Al Hilal in Saudi Arabia. For some, it was the end of his European chapter too soon, but for Neymar, it was another stage of his colorful journey. Comparing their international careers paints another contrast. Ronaldo carried Portugal to their first ever major trophy in Euro 2016, a night when, even though he was injured, he inspired his team from the sidelines. He became the highest scorer in international football, breaking record after record, turning Portugal into a force on the global stage. Neymar, meanwhile, became Brazil's golden boy. He led his nation to the 2016 Olympic gold medal, a historic moment for Brazil. He also helped them win the Copa America in 2019, but unlike Ronaldo, the World Cup has so far eluded him. Injuries at crucial moments, like in 2014 when he missed Brazil's devastating 7-1 loss to Germany, became part of his story. The difference between Ronaldo and Neymar is also in their approach to life. Ronaldo is discipline, Neymar is flair. Ronaldo is obsession, Neymar is joy. Ronaldo represents the power of relentless hard work. Neymar represents the beauty of natural talent. One trained his body into a weapon, the other used his gift like an artist. One built his career brick by brick, the other danced his way into the spotlight. Yet both share one thing in common. They are global icons. Children across the world wear Ronaldo's number 7 and Neymar's number 10. They inspire dreams in every corner of the globe. They bring millions together, filling stadiums, breaking viewership records, and keeping football alive in the hearts of billions. Ronaldo's legacy is already cemented. 5 Ballon d'Ors, multiple Champions League titles, a European championship, and countless records. His story is one of sacrifice, hunger, and self-made greatness. He is the ultimate example of what hard work can achieve. Neymar's legacy, though, is still debated. Some see him as unfulfilled potential, others as one of the greatest entertainers of his generation. His trophies, his magic, his unforgettable dribbles, his role in Brazil's football story, all ensure his name will be remembered. At the end of the day, Cristiano Ronaldo and Neymar Jr. are two sides of the same coin. One shows the power of discipline, the other the beauty of expression. One is a machine built for goals, the other an artist painting football with flair. And while their paths are different, together they remind us why we love this game. Because football is not just about winning, it's about passion, sacrifice, creativity, and the stories that inspire us all. This was the story of Cristiano Ronaldo versus Neymar Jr., two football icons compared, presented to you by Born to Win Legends. If you believe in passion, in sacrifice, in magic, and in dreams, then don't forget to subscribe, because more stories of legends are waiting to be told.